Yo, what is snap, crackling, and popping, guys? You are probably wondering what the hell this is, because this isn't Platinum, this isn't Insurgents. What the hell is this? This is the new series that I've been hinting at you guys for a while, and this is going to be something I'm going to call Fusion Fridays, that will take place every single Friday that I can for sure definitely be able to make these. Hopefully every Friday, but there's going to be 8 fusions in today's episode because I want to showcase 4 from one artist and 4 from another. They will be in no way ranked of my top least favorite to my favorite, because that would just be torture to me to have to pick. Like, let's be honest. But I'm going to show you guys, you know, we're going to dive in depth to each Pokemon's fusion, and we're going to talk about abilities, moves, you know, typings, everything that we could talk about this fusion. These episodes will probably be about 10 to 15 minutes long, maybe longer, who knows. But it's really going to be awesome to look at some of these, because I'm looking at them right now. You guys aren't yet, because I'm not showcasing you the first one. The first one I'm going to start off with, though, is going to be a kind of a basic fusion, and it's going to be Sylveon mixed with Kirlia. Now we know its typing would be Psychic Fairy, because one, Kirlia is already Psychic Fairy, and Sylveon's just a Fairy type, so we know it's going to be Psychic Fairy, but it looks just adorable. It is one of the cutest Pokemon ever. I mean, just look at that thing. I mean, I could see it definitely having like an ability kind of like Magic Guard or Magic Bounce or something, or it could even have Trace, or, you know, something that a Psychic type Pokemon would get. But I could definitely see it knowing, if not all, most of the Fairy type moves. They could definitely have all of them. It's just a sick looking fusion, to be honest. It is absolutely amazing. This one there's not too much to dive in depth about, because, you know, it's basic like I said, but it just looks incredible. It looks incredible, and let me know what you guys think of each fusion and which one was your favorite of the episode down in the comments once we get to the end of this. Next up is going to be one that's a little bit cooler. It's kind of, since Oros has been released, it's going to be Mega Swampert mixed with Primal Kyogre. Now, I think it would definitely keep its type of water ground. This one's another kind of basic one. I'm looking at it right now, and it really does capture Mega Swampert, but it gets rid of his big puffy arms and makes him more like toned and badass looking, and then it has like the primalness all over him, and he just looks sick as hell. He looks like he would literally be an unstoppable Pokemon, to be honest. He just looks like he would be unfreaking stoppable. Now that I've done 2 of this artist fusion, there's a whole nother style that I would like to look at with you guys. These are crazy. These are absolutely nuts. They're absolutely just crazy, insane of how good these things are drawn. And I'm going to start off with one, and it's going to be a fusion between Greninja, Electivire, and Porygon. Now, every one of these fusions will have their name and everything, because this person already went ahead and did all that stuff. You give him a signature move, a new ability, and for this one, its name is Gravire 2, because it's mixed of Greninja, Electivire, and Porygon 2. It is a dark, electric, and normal type. Well, that's fucking crazy. It has a special ability known as, it looks like Zeta.exe. That's what it looks like to me. And its signature move is Pulse Hack. So I could see it Pulse Hacking, like coming in and just giving you a major status of where you're paralyzed, like almost every other turn. Or it could just come in and just completely like obliterate you. Like they just hack into your Pokemon and then they would just kind of like explode them from the inside. I think that'd be really dope. Just look at this thing. It looks so sick. I don't know if Greninja was the best way to go, but I mean, I can kind of see it working, kind of. But I mean, it's still sick nonetheless. It would be a badass Pokemon. I wouldn't want to fuck with it. Oh, I don't know which one to show you guys next. Alright, I think I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with hold on, I got to figure out how the hell to pronounce this. Alright, we're going to call it Czar Crimmins. That's what we're going to call it, Czar Crimmins. It's a fusion of Charizard, Zekrom, and Salamence. And it's a dragon, fire, and flying type. And this thing is fucking crazy badass. Crazily badass. Just look at that thing. Just look at that thing right there. Look at the badassness that is this Pokemon. Oh my god. Its special ability is Dragon Force, and its signature move is Night Rays. This thing would literally just terrorize town. This is like Godzilla threat times a million. if this thing were to be unleashed on a city. I'm just saying. I am just saying. Oh crap. I don't know which one I want to show you guys next. Okay, yeah I do. Alright. This one is one of my personal favorites because just the look of this Pokemon is fucking sick. It is Altaria fused with Reshiram. And it looks absolutely phenomenal. I would say this thing being a dragon flying, of course, no doubt about it. Not dragon flying, dragon fire. It would be a fire dragon type. And they just captured the gracefulness of Altaria with the badassness of Reshiram, and she fused it so damn nicely. It looks incredible. It just looks incredible. Like, if you just pay attention to the detail of how much time and effort she had to have put in to get this thing to look this way, it blows my mind because I suck ass at art. I can't do art to save my life. And just to look at how crazy these Pokemon are that these people have drawn is just... it just blows my mind. It really does. It just blows my mind. But Altaria and Reshiram is definitely one of my favorite fusions. The one that I'm going to show you next, is going to be... I know, I'm sorry, it's another Charizard one, but it is Skarmory and Charizard. Now, I definitely think that this thing would be a Fire Steel type. Probably a Fire, Steel, and Flying. Yeah, Fire, Steel, and Flying for sure. And it would have some kind of special ability where it just like dropped flaming metal in Pokemon and it would just like burn right through them. Especially if they had like a Protect Up or anything. It would just completely obliterate through any armor or defense that they had. And oh, this thing looks so sick. It just looks so damn sick. It really does. Like, you could really see how Skarmory and Charizard could fuse together, which if we had the DNA splicers, this shit could be real. If they would just bring that shit back for 5th gen, we could have every single one of these things that I'm showing you. And they could just let this artist do all the work for him because look at how crazy... Game Freak would never get this good of a job on these fusions. I'm sorry. Game Freak would never be able to get half the goodness that this person did on these fusions. There will be 2 separate links in the description. One for the artist of this kind of work, and then an artist for the next kind of work that we're going to go over once more, which we have 2 more fusions from this set. And I'm going to save my favorite from the set for last, but I don't know if I want to show this one or if I want to show this one. Oh, this is so hard. This is hard. This is harder than it needs to be, guys. This is harder than it needs to be. Alright, we're going to go with this one. This one is Morado. And Morado is a ground, water, and fighting type. It has a special ability known as Edge Master, and its signature move is Illusion Blade. It is a fusion of Lucario, Samurott, and Marowak. Now, I believe this is what the Marowak that died in in the games, you know. I believe this is definitely what it came back as, and it just fused with Samurott and Lucario, and it's unstoppable because it's ground, it's water, and it's fighting. I mean, electric doesn't hit it. The only thing that really hits it is grass, to be honest. Psychic could do some damage to it, though. And I just like the fact that he has like a badass, kind of like an ancient-looking sword almost to it, and it just looks so sick. I like this one a lot. Next up, though, is going to be my favorite one from this artist at all. To close us out, I know I'm going through these kind of fast, but there's not a whole lot to talk about if you think about it. I'm just telling you guys about the Pokemon, about how I feel about them, and then the possible typings and stuff that they could have. And then I might even come up with my own little names to put on some of them, like if they don't have one. But next up is literally my favorite fusion from this artist, hands down. This one is just completely amazing. And this one is going to be Mega Gallade. And it is a Ghost, Steel, and Fighting type. And this thing, oh my god, this thing is so sick. It weighs 117 pounds, which that's less than I weigh, so I mean it's not that fat. It's a fusion of Mega Gallade, Aegislash, and Escavalier. Really the only thing it has of Escavalier is kind of like his armor and his head. But it just, like, Escavalier and Mega Gallade fuse really nicely together. They really do. And his special ability is Dual Dance, which I imagine maybe would let him, like, if he used a move like Swords Dance, maybe let him do it twice in one turn, which that would be completely fucking broken. But, I mean, hey, it's a fusion of Asia/Mega Gallade and Escavalier, so, I mean... And its signature move is Nightmare Blade, which would be fucking sick if you just got sliced with his blade and you just had nightmares. That would be... Oh my... That thing just sounds so deadly. It just sounds like so deadly. But I just mean, like, this one is my favorite by the Fuse Corp people. You'll probably see some of their stuff because it's going to be hard for me to cut it out on some images. So I'm probably just going to stick the whole base image in there. And Fuse Corp, aka Dragonith, he is an incredible dude. Just look at his work. Just look at this. He did all of these Fusion Corp ones that you will see. He did all the Fusion Corp. And then special thanks to, can't even remember her name. Wow. No, I know her name. Catmef. I know she doesn't sign her as Catmef, but Catmef is the one that did all of the other style. That did, like, the Skarmory and the Charizard, or anything like that. Any of those style that you saw, she did the work for those. And, oh, it's crazy how good these people are at art. And I really wanted to showcase their artwork, and just showcase the idea of further in-depth Pokemon fusions. You know, like, could you imagine if we could just fuse two of our favorite Pokemon together? How sick that would be. Like, if you could just fuse, like, let's say your favorite Pokemon is, like, Charizard. For example, like, the Charizard and Skarmory one is incredible. And, like, the, I got a couple more that you guys are really going to like in the next episode. The next episode is going to feature more legendary-based Pokemon. So that'll be something for you guys to look forward to. And we might even highlight on two or three special kind of... I'm trying to think of the way to word this for you guys. We're going to feature some kind of specials. We're going to start special theming them, and you're going to like it, I'm sure. Like I said, you know, I really hope you guys enjoy this, and I hope you guys think these are as cool as I do, because they just fascinate me and they just blow me away, and it's absolutely incredible. They're absolutely just insane. They're insane. Just look at some of them. And then we'll get into, of course, fusing some actual Pokemon, and that'll be dope. That'll be dope. But I am the Storm, and I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please do not forget, leave me what your favorite Pokemon was down in the description. Leave it down there. Let me know what it was. Tell me why, and tell me which Pokemon you think it would be cool to see fused together. Which Pokemon you would like to see fused together. I want to know what your personal preference would be for 2-3 Pokemon that you would like to see fused together the most. And, you know, give it like a name, or if you want, or like some types, anything. Just go ham in the comments on this, because this is a new series I wanted to bring to you. It'll be up a little bit later than a normal video would, but don't forget, don't worry, I mean, all my series will be coming back. Hopefully I can get the Insurgents grinding done this weekend. I've just been crazy busy. But hopefully Insurgents will be back this week. We'll have in Platinum tomorrow, Sunday hopefully Insurgents, Monday look forward for a live stream. Anyways guys, I'm the Storm, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. And always guys, remember, keep enjoying Pokemon, and just go check out these artists. Their links will be in the description. They're absolutely incredible. But I'm the Storm, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out.